Okay, Junior Lab Rats, for whatever reason, it did not record our class. And even if it had, it would have had stuff written backwards. So we're gonna do this part again. So I want y'all to see it. My arms are not short enough. Okay, remember this is about King Henry dying. Okay, lovely, right? Fun. So we get King Henry died, and then this is going to be unit, okay? And this is drinking, chocolate, and then milk. Got it? Okay, let me see if I can prop this somewhere. Okay, all right, hopefully that you can see that. Okay, so what these mean, I've lost my cap. All right, what this means is, if you remember, it is kilo, which we abbreviate with a K, and it means 1,000. It actually means times 10 to the third. I should make this times a little smaller, okay? And then this one is hecto. We abbreviate it with an H, and it is 100, or times 10 to the 2. And remember, this is 1, 2, 3, and that's where you get that 3, right? 1, 2, and that's with a 2. That also means that when you move a decimal, you're going to move it that way, all right? And then this one is deca, and we abbreviate. Sometimes they spell that with a K, by the way. I've seen it both. This one is BA, and it is 10. It's actually times 10 to the first, which is just the same thing as times 10. Your units, hey, I'm redoing this lesson for you because it didn't record. Get whatever you need.
I just think we should.
All right, then I have to run out because y'all are out there. So if your unit is volume, it's liter. And that is abbreviated as just an L. If it's mass, what's it if it's mass, Lily? Graham. What's it if it's distance, Lily?
Distance.
What's distance? Meter.
Meter.
Hey, all right, and that's M. Okay, we get down here, we're at deci, which we abbreviate with the D, and that is, it's times 10 to the negative 1, okay? That's gonna make more sense in a second. This is centi, we do a C, and it's times 10 to the negative 2, which this is actually kind of like times negative 10, and this is like times negative 100, okay? And the last one is milli, and it's abbreviated with an M, and it's times 10 to the negative 3, which is the same thing as times negative 1,000. Negative 3, 1, 2, 3. Negative 2, 1, 2. Negative 1, 1. This is just 1 all the way around. Okay? Now, you got that. So, if you want to, what is that for? Sorry about that. That's supposed to be equals. So, if you want to really quickly convert, all you need to know is which way you're moving. So which way did we move at the top? We moved our decimal that way. At the bottom, we're going to move our decimal that way. You okay?
Oh my gosh.
That's all right. You're good. I'm coming out in just a second. This didn't record, so I'm recording this part for you again. All right, so if you want to convert, let's say we want to do 250 centiliters. And we want to know how many hectoliters. You start here, okay, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you need? I'll be out in a second.
Oh.
Their lesson didn't record,
What are
so
you doing right now?
I'm just recording this piece of their lesson. What do you need?
Why do we need 3 stopwatches?
You may need them. So you can set up like a quarter, or you could do like a half, 3/4.
Because we're walking 28 feet, so
Okay,
is that just
that's fine.
time it there?
Make sure you look through your whole lab and there's nothing in there that you're gonna need that would have required you to get, if you're doing average speed, you're gonna wanna get portions, right? You have to have portions to get an average.
you just need distance and the time?
But you need portions. You need to look, you're gonna average. Go look, it's the,
I read it over 3 times, I don't understand.
okay, my point is if you're walking like this,
Yeah.
and here's your course,
Mm-hmm.
and it takes you 25 seconds to get to here, 75 to get to here, 143 to get to here, and 187 to get to there. You have to add and divide by 4 so that you know what your average is.
Isn't the average speed just the distance and the time it takes to get there?
Yeah, now you could just do the whole thing, but this will give you more data to work with, and it's probably the better way to do it, okay? I'll be out in a minute. Just give me a minute. Let me finish up this lesson for them. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 it took you to move from there. So we're going up, which means that our decimal is going to the right. So if our decimal is going to the right, we need to look at this number, which is, can you see that panel if I write on it? I don't know. Yes. Okay. If this is 250, we have an imaginary decimal here, and we want to move it 4 places. 1, 2, 3, 4. That goes here, and then your zeros go in. You put your commas where they need to go. So your new number is 2, 500, 000. The other thing it discussed is a conversion factor. So that's a little, I don't want to use green, use orange. That's a little trickier, but the basic idea is, say you have, make sure I give you an example that's going to make sense. Well, say you have, let's do this same one, okay? 250 centiliters is how many hectoliters? All right, so what you want to do in this case is you want to come up with a fraction that's going to have hectoliters on top and centiliters on the bottom because you want to be able to cross it out. So you go 250, you're just going to imagine that's over 1 centiliters, okay, times something. Okay, so what are we going to do? What is going to have hectoliters on top and centiliters on the bottom? So we need to know how many centiliters are in a hectoliter to get this part done. So if we're starting at the centi, 1, 2, 3, 4 is what we counted before, right? So there's going to be 4 zeros in our number. So 1 hectoliter, what? Actually, let me put it right there, sorry. 1 hectoliter is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 centiliters, okay? And now what you can do is you can cross out centiliters and cross out centiliters. So now what you have is 250 over 10,000, and you can cross out zeros. So you have 25 over 10, where am I? 1, 2, 3, yeah, over 1,000, and then you continue to do reducing all the way down. Okay? I've got to get outside and check lab, but I want to make sure you got that up there. Okay,